Hello and welcome once again to the Awaken Path podcast. Today, I want to leave you with one specific insight, and that has to do with the understanding of the importance of what the imprinting of the relationship you had with your mother in this life has done for you, and how you can move beyond whatever difficulty or beauty in the relationship you have with your mother that transfers to every single relationship in your life. You curious? Then let's go. First of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for being in this channel. And today also I want to let you know that this will be the last episode for this first season, season 1. I will stop uploading videos for a couple of months. I will allow the new transmission to come through, and then I'll be back posting again. So stay tuned and subscribe to this channel so you can know when I come back. There's a lot brewing, and amongst those things, I will be publishing my book, Remembering Her, a soul embodiment journey. So stay tuned. About the topic for today, given that here in America and in several countries in Europe, on Sunday it'll be Mother's Day. The relationship with our mothers has never been easy. I don't know about you. I can tell you that my relationship with my mother took decades for me to heal, to move through, so that I can be relaxed when I'm with her, regardless of what our story was, to understand the gifts of what the relationship that I had with her brought into my life. And I know that this is true for every human. The one relationship that is a certainty in this lifetime is the one with your mother, or you wouldn't be here. She carried you inside of her so that you could be alive. If anything at all has to happen within you and your mother, is to have you recognize that she gave you life. She gave you the gift of being able to have a body for your consciousness, to have an experience on earth. And I know many of you may have been suffering from day one. Your mom may have given you away and not even held you in her arms, and you maybe were given into adoption, you maybe were robbed from the crib. There's all kinds of things happening on earth. Or maybe you had the luxury that your mom actually raised you. However, she may have had many toxic behaviors. She may have been an addict. She may have been herself very broken emotionally and not have been able to support your own emotional needs. She may have been a normal human being. And what is normal? Define normal for me. There is no normal, right? I just love when nowadays people speak about neurodivergent and neurodivergent from normality. And I'm like, okay, so what is normal? Like, there is no normal. And truthfully, when we have a human as a mother, she is human and she will have shortcomings, because it is impossible for a human being, no matter how loving and how much the wish and the desire of this mother is to nourish you and nurture you, to 100% of the time have been connected to your soulful needs as a child, to be able to nourish and fulfill you at every moment of your life. Part of the human experience is for you to have felt the shortcomings, because that is your path for your soul to become wise, to become strong, so that you then can be the one supporting and helping others as you live your soulful path. So here we are in this moment, in this day, where we honor tomorrow on this Sunday, mothers. Mothers in America, mothers in countries like Italy, where it's the same day. And it brings up a lot of things for many people. Just because, like I said, first, you are a daughter or a son, and you may have a tumultuous relationship with your mother, or you may be a mother directly with your children, and you may be having a tumultuous relationship with your children. And that's why today I have a message that is actually quite simple, but not always easy to incorporate into our lives. First of all, I invite you to tune into what are the gifts that, regardless of any belief you have had about your relationship with your mother, what are the gifts that she actually gave you and that your family of origin gave you? Even if they were not nourishing for you, potentially that has given you the gift of learning how to seek nourishment outside of your home and how to go about in the world and find that which you need so that you can grow and thrive in your own courageous self nourishment and self standing of life. And you have learned to meet your needs regardless of where you are, which has made you a very resilient person. You most likely have learned also what frequency of energy really feels your soul, feels your needs to be nourished, versus what frequencies don't do that for you. And all of that is invaluable awareness. And I'm hoping for you that you understand when you're engaging with others who feed of being dramatic, of living life always in a drama type of energy. I know that for me, there was a moment in my life when I realized that I simply did not have space or energy left to engage with that kind of dramatic exchange. And I learned to protect myself from those people that want to engage in drama all the time. And that I wanted my own frequency to be safe from always being pulled into that dramatic, tumultuous, energetic. And you have that power too. You have the power to not engage with emotionally reactive people. You have the power to energetically remove your energy and protect yourself. You don't need to go into anybody else's trauma. You can choose where you stand and where you stay and what you do with your energy. And beyond that, the message I want to bring to you today is to remember that your mother gave you the biggest gift of life and gave your soul the possibility of experiencing life on earth. She gave you the gift of consciousness. And to understand that what you have with your mother, be it tumultuous or loving, is still a gift of understanding and growth and consciousness, and that every soul is a gift. As you have learned through the relationship with your mother to relate to others, and as you may have had other teachers in your life that may not have been the most enlightened ones and the most loving ones, everybody carries the divine in themselves. And everyone you come across in your life, rest assured, you've agreed to meet in your path so that you could learn and grow and expand so that you can live your life's path. Every soul is a gift, a living, breathing expression of the divine. We are here to remember to stay centered in our divinity, in that divine energy that we are, to express that energy out, to beam it out, and to recognize that however the person in front of you has chosen to disguise their divinity, they're still a divine being that is teaching you lessons that are invaluable for you. And when that person is your mother, do not reject it. Accept it and realize there was a karmic agreement for you to have each other as daughter and mother, or mother and daughter and son, however that works, so that you can both evolve and expand. So with that, dearest ones, I want to conclude this first season blessing you as a mother, as a daughter, as a son, and blessing your path, and asking you to stay tuned, to subscribe so that you can know when the new season starts, and so that you can know when I publish my book, which is in the making. And I will leave in the description to this video my website so you can join my newsletter and stay connected. Thank you for having been a part of this journey for this season 1. Lots of love and light.